This is World Marine Media News. I'm Mark Jardine. It's the first day of the Sanctuary Cove International Boat Show 2024, and John Curnow has been talking to some key people in the industry.
Thanks, Mark. The first thing I did this morning was talk with Martin Baum, the MD of Pantaenius, followed by Wes Moxey, the CEO of Riviera, as they revealed their 6800 sport yacht, and finished with Richard Lo, who is the director of CL Yachts and their CLB 65. Martin Baum back in Australia for the Sanctuary Cove International Boat Show. Here we are at the Amex Garden. Tell us a little bit about the state of the industry around the globe, please.
Yeah, well, first of all, welcome everyone. We're very proud to be sponsors of the Amex Garden Coffee. Everyone can relax here and get a coffee or a little bit of food. It's fantastic weather as always. It couldn't be better conditions. There are about 320 boats here, which is a new milestone, and the industry is in a very good shape over here. I'm very happy to be part of it. Every now and then I have the pleasure of staying here for more than half a year and really involve myself. The team of Michaela and Jamie McHale from Pantaenius Australia have done an excellent job with Carl from Aqua Nautica to build up this beautiful garden. And we're very happy to be here again and hope that a lot of visitors are coming and having a great show.
Wes Moxey of Riviera. It's a little bit over 40 years in the industry now, but we're not going to stop there. Tell us a little bit about the wonderful 6800 sport yacht in the background.
Thanks, John, and it has been 4 decades of innovation and change, and the 6800 sport yacht has been a tremendous 3.5-year development for us, with working with Luca Valbona in Italy and with our in-house design team. We've come up with what we believe is a very special boat. Throughout those 3.5 years, we've engaged with our customers, and part of the criteria to buy one of these in the early stages was you had to own a Riviera 6000 or 5400. And the desire from our customers to upgrade and change is what's driven primarily the design. But then we've added some nice features and things that they didn't know were happening, like the full-length hardtop over the aft deck, and really focused on our amenity out the back with the garage and extra features for sea bobs and stand-up paddleboards, fishing gear, everything having a home. A full-width swim platform with steps going up and down and going higher as well as lower, an ability to put a jet ski on the back, and amenity throughout and spaces throughout the boat, whether it's on the forward deck. If I want to go out in the sun, I can put a shade sail up as well. I can have 3 cabins or 4 cabins. I can have a lower lounge if I desire the 3 cabin. I can have a crew or utility room. We fit the utility room out to suit the customer's storage needs, as a laundry and extra storage for long-range cruising. So long-range cruising, blue water boating is really the DNA and heartbeat of Riviera.
I personally love the story, Wes, of the couple that have one of these. They're American owners, they're going to use their boat in Australia and then take it to Europe. Just a little bit of an encapsulation, because if that's not a Riviera owner, then I'm not entirely sure I know what is.
Thanks, John. And again, they've flown in from California just to be with us for the show and to see them celebrate the initial boat. They're hull number 9. They currently own a 5400 sport yacht in Florida. They live in California and use their boat in Florida extensively. That's their holiday home. They've ordered a 68 while still owning the 54. And they'll use the boat in Australia and do some extended range cruising here for 6 to 9 months up north and so forth, enjoy the best of Australia, and then they'll ship the boat out to Europe and do 2 seasons in Europe before taking it back to the US. So that's typical of what we see in a Riviera owner today. They're looking for a boat they can live on for extended periods of time, go to sea in safe and reliable circumstances, and know that they're getting the backup from us globally.
One final question, please, Wes. Space utilisation on this particular vessel is probably Riviera's best. Would you not agree that that's probably Riviera's hallmark, refinement, and a touch of refinement?
Correct. We look at the boating market, we study the boating market, what other brands are doing, what other people are doing, and space utilisation is a big selling feature these days. However, we want to maintain our blue water heritage and put all that in proportion. So for us, a boat is a boat. First and foremost, it must float and be safe. but the space utilisation is paramount. How do we get more out of the space we've got? How do we utilise it? Where do we store things? Give everything a reason and a space for it.
And in the case of this glorious yacht that we're looking at, still do well over 32 knots with a full fuel load.
Yeah, full fuel, full water. We saw 32.5 loaded with people on board, and for two 1,000 horsepower IPS units, that's exceptional. You're a bit over 41 tonnes of boat. It's got a little bit up its sleeve as well in terms of RPM for people to put their personal equipment and put their own touches on it. So we're very confident that the package is exactly what the Riviera DNA should be.
Riviera, keep going for at least another 40 years. We might not see it, Wes, but you've left it with a very, very, very good set of growing tools to just keep evolving.
Yeah, thanks, John. And my job's to create the team of the future. It's not all about me. And we've got some extraordinary young people coming through. And both of my sons work at Riviera. One's done a diesel fitting trade and the other one's done an electrical trade, and they're passionate about what we do as well. So, we've got lots of young people coming through, and Riviera will be in good shape for a long period to come.
Thank you. Martin Lo, CL Yachts. Please tell us a little bit about the branding and also that very, very important angular design language that we've reflected upon throughout the entire boat.
Yes, of course. CL Yachts is created to become a luxury performance brand for Charlie Shipyards Limited. That signifies the ongoing innovation, tradition, engineering, all that for the next generation. The fifth generations, they're coming in to take over the family business, so we decided to create a new brand for them to start off. Okay, and with that, we created a design language. The idea of uncharted luxury is more than just what you can see on the surface, but what is going on underneath our products. And we try to create something that can stand the test of time, nice clean lines, how we work out simple geometry shape into modern day living, which can stand the test of time. Simple, easy to maintain products, clean, modern design language. Having family in mind, how that can be operated by family, by simple father and husband and wife team to maintain it, to run it without having to worry about too much about the maintenance, engineering. They just go in, turn on the key, and go. Everything is easy to get to, well laid out, well thought out, easy to use, easy to clean, and have more fun time on the boat.
And speaking of which, probably the main saloon is probably your best example, with an incredibly expansive beam being even further enhanced by ridiculously huge windows. And I know that that's part of your own personal package there, that you were including all of that. All in all, it's a delightful modern take on a very wonderful boating experience.
Well, thank you. Well, I try to blur the boundaries between outside and inside. By creating expansive windows, we allow a lot of natural light coming in, and we put equal emphasis on the interior space and the exterior space. Entertainment area, trying to get rid of their boundaries. So sometimes you might want the protection of the interior space, but you don't lose your touch with the exterior space. That's hence the large windows.
Well, the CLB 65 is certainly a much larger vessel than the 65 feet would denominate, and it's also far better than the pictures when you can get a chance to see one for yourself.
Well, please come. Take a look. Don't take my words for it. Okay, experience it yourself.
Well, there you go. From one of the men who designed it, experience it yourself. CLB 65.
We will be bringing you more from the show as it progresses. Thank you for watching.